Hey guys, this is Shim here from Smartphone Guru, and today in this video we'll be taking a full in-depth review about this Samsung Z1, which is powered by the Tizen operating system from Samsung. This is the first ever smartphone which is running on the Tizen operating system. So guys, let's start with the physical overview of this phone first. So on the back side we get this 3.15 megapixel camera with LED flash over here and opening for the speaker, and this is the fixed focus camera. We don't get autofocus in this, and this Samsung branding. And on the top side we get this 3.5 millimeter audio jack. On the left side we get this volume rocker, and on the bottom side we get this charging and data syncing port with microphone over there. And on the right side there's power turn and off button, and there's indent to open this back panel. And on the front side we get this earpiece and this VGA camera and this duos branding, as it is a dual SIM device from Samsung. And on the bottom side we get this touch capacitive back button and this menu button and this home button. And if you hold this home button you get this recent application screen, and luckily we get this clear button through which we can clear all the recent apps, which is very useful, I would say. And if you look at the UI, it is very familiar, which we get on the Android devices, especially with the touch based user interface, which we get on the Galaxy devices. So as you can see over here we get this quick toggles in the notification as we get them in touch with UI. And this phone also has this ultra power saving mode, which is useful when your phone is out of battery. And one thing which is something different from Android devices is the little bit of UI. Nothing else is different. And if we get into the settings and about the device, you will know that it is very familiar to the Android. So if we take a look at here, the Tizen version which we get in this device is 2.3.0.0. Oh, and we also get a software update which is just for stability and all that. So this phone has a 4-inch FWVGA screen, which is, I think this phone has a PLS TFT screen, which gives you around 480 by 800 pixels of resolution. And the screen quality, I would say, is decent. There is no color distortion, and the screen quality, I really like the screen quality for the price of this device. So guys, let's start with now let's see the browser. So let's fire up a website and see how it loads. As you can see, it loads quickly, but not that quick. Oops, I enabled it low. So let's open up the desktop version of the site. As you can see, the pinch to zoom in gesture is pretty responsive. So let's open up a story over here. So as you can see, it loads fine, and pinch to zoom and zoom out is quick. So the browser experience which I get on this device is also decent enough. And so guys, now let's talk about the call quality which I get on this device. The bad thing about this device is that we don't get any sort of proximity sensor. So but Samsung has done a great job by providing this feature. Through this, the screen automatically gets locked, and to unlock it you just have to double tap the screen like this, and it automatically, after some time, it automatically locks again. As you can see, just double tap and the screen will be unlocked, I mean. And the call quality was decent enough for defining the price. I won't say that it's bad or too good, it's just okay for the price. And the earpiece was just too loud. For the first time when I was calling, I thought maybe I mistakenly enabled the speaker, but luckily we can reduce the sound while calling. So guys, you can change the fonts if you just by getting into display settings, and you have some fonts which you can choose from. And you also get this tethering options in this device: Wi-Fi tethering, Bluetooth tethering, and even USB tethering. And you can even change the color theme in this device. And also there are 3 types of icon theme which is available on this device, from which you can choose from. And this device has somewhere around 738 MB of RAM and a 1.2 GHz of dual core processor. So guys, now let's take a look at the camera performance. The camera, I would say, is just decent enough for the price. Not the best and not the worst out there, but I made a dedicated video regarding the camera performance. You can check that video out. And so guys, now let's play a YouTube video on this device and see the video quality. So as you can see, it also shows the time and day. So as you can see, the screen quality is good, and the speaker is also just loud enough. And this launcher also provides these kinds of the screen quality is decent for the price. Here. So by opening, and if you hold this home button, you get this recent application, and you can close the recent apps just by swiping like this, right or left. And you can even close all the recent app just by touching that recent app. And if you touch this menu button, you can change the widgets and their placements just like on the Android devices. So the UI is very much familiar, which we get on the Android devices. So in the end, guys, let's start with the pros and cons of this device. I'm not sure what is the pros. I really can't find any pro about this phone. So let's talk about the cons of this device. The real huge con with this device is the fact that this device is running on the Tizen operating system. And Tizen operating system currently doesn't have a good amount of apps available on this. I couldn't find any sort of good games or heavy graphic games on this device. We get this Despicable Minion Rush and this drag racing, which we also get on the Android devices, but I can't really find any good graphic game or good game on this device to test on this. And I can't even find even single benchmarking app on this on the Tizen store to test on this device. So I would say for power users like me, this phone is not made for them. They should get a better phone, or the Android. I would suggest Android One devices if their budget is not that high. Android One device will have good amount of apps due to the fact that they are running on Android. So I would suggest this device to only those who are first time smartphone user, or they want a smartphone from tier 1 brand if and their budget is not that high. So for those, this might be a good option, but it is certainly not made for the power user like me. So guys, please hit the like button if you like my work, and please subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.